Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the brand new Texas Lottery $1 20x Power Blitz ticket. This is part of the January 2024 series of tickets coming out in Texas, and this one just came out today. And this is the very first ticket that we're reviewing in 2024, so hopefully, fingers crossed, even though it is a $1 ticket, it will be a good one. Now, this ticket, first things first, it is a second chance drawing ticket. And so, these second chance drawing tickets, they always bring up red flags for me because the second chance drawings usually don't add virtually any value to a ticket. And to me, it just seems like a really gimmicky way for a state to pay out less than it would on like a normal ticket. So hopefully that is not true. We'll see as we go through the video, but that is of note. So this is a number match game, and there are three multipliers you can find here: 5x, 10x, and 20x, which is pretty unusual on a $1 ticket. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Texas Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.83, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $1 all the way up to, $5,000. Let's see. There are a couple of things that stand out here on this prize structure, and it happens here at the top of the prize structure. I just think the odds are really super long. To hit $500, your odds are almost 1 in half a million. And then the really weird thing is to win $5,000 on this game, your odds are 1 in 3.7 million. And to me, it's almost funny that the Texas Lottery is doing this, because how much money do they think $5,000 is that they have to put the odds at 1 in 3.7 million? $5,000 is not really that much money, and to make it so virtually impossible to hit is just, it blows my mind. It's just crazy. I don't know. It just shows like the Texas Lottery does not want you to win money. That is 100% evident in these odds. And to me, it's just crazy how bad the odds are to hit this $5,000 prize. So, just based on this alone, you're wagering $1 for a $5,000 top prize at 1 in 3.7 million. This is a no-go for me. $1 tickets are no good anyways, but this is just, I can't understand like why they would put those odds on a $5,000 prize. But there are no taxes to talk about. So we'll go ahead and run the numbers. When you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 58 and 59%. And this is way, way below the minimum payout of 70% that we look for all tickets. And yeah, there's no reason ever really for any ticket, including $1 tickets, to ever be below 70% payout, because states can make plenty of money in that 70% range. And so, for Texas to put out a $1 ticket at 58% payout is just, to me, it's just criminally low. How cheap is Texas that they're putting out tickets at 58% payout? The odds of hitting a measly $5,000 top prize is 1 in 3.7 million. And I know part of what they would say is, well, there's some value here in this second chance drawing, but believe me, the second chance drawing value is not going to bring this payout up. It's not going to bring it up to 59%. It might bring it up to like 58.24 or something like that. But the value that the second chance drawings add, it's just so minuscule. It's not even worth, figuring out. But it's just criminal what Texas is doing here with these payouts. If they, and the fact that they don't advertise the payouts, to me, just makes it even more criminal. It ought to be illegal what they're doing here. So, what makes this 58% payout even worse is it does include all the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not very many people are going to be winning, which means very few people are even going to see a 58% payout on this game. And so what we want to know is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning the top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. And so looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $20 prize level. And so if you're just an average person with average luck, when you do win on this game, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $1 and $20. Now there at the $20 prize level, there is a split. It is about 69-31. So 69% of these $20 prizes would fall here in the bottom 99% and are available to all people, no matter what your luck is like. You don't have to be super lucky to hit them. The other 31%, though, are going to be included here in the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. And if you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right. And it's about 1 in every 483 tickets that would have a top 1% prize on it. And so, you're in $483 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. And so that is important to note if you are thinking about playing this game. So because so few people are going to be winning these top prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract them from that payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes is between 52 and 53%. And again, this is way, way below the minimum 60% payout that we look for bottom 99% prizes. And, once you get down here in the 50% range, and this is low 50%, so you're just losing your money so fast that, in my opinion, like when I play tickets, I don't like to lose all my money right at the start. To me, it doesn't feel good to lose your money that fast. And, I feel like I'm being robbed almost. And the Texas Lottery is definitely robbing its players with this ticket. It's just so bad. And frankly, I don't know how they can even sell the tickets. I don't know why people would even buy it. But anyways, yeah, so this is a really, really rough number. It's going to be a really tough ticket for the average person. Now here on this page, we are tracking the increases and decreases in Texas $1 tickets and the 20x Power Blitz ticket data points all the way over here on the right. So you can see there was a pretty steep decrease in value from the previous ticket, the just $1 ticket, to this one. And again, the Texas Lottery would say, well, we have the second chance drawing, but it is just not. It is true that there is a second chance drawing, but it is not true that they have to take this much value out and that the value of the second chance drawing is going to make this value up. That is not true. Now, if you are playing Texas $1 tickets for some reason, which I highly don't recommend that you do, up here in green, you see the best tickets that we've seen on the channel. Now, none of these tickets are any good at all. They're all complete trash, but the best numbers are highlighted in green. So if you're playing for overall value, Mad Money has the least worst value that we've seen so far, 60%, but that's still 10% off from the 70% minimum that we look for. If you are playing for odds, the just $1 ticket has the best odds that we've seen. If you are a more conservative player and you want to hang on to as much of your money as possible, the Mad Money ticket is the least harsh on average players at 55%. And then if you're more of a high roller and you like to win a little bit more when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, Easy Lotteria is the ticket at 8%. And then we are also keeping track of top prizes over here if you're interested in that. Now here on this page, we're ranking Texas $1 tickets based on overall payout. 20x Power Blitz, fifth, or I guess I should say second worst ticket that we've seen so far come out of Texas. So, if you are playing $1 tickets, you've got several options better than this one. This is where we're ranking Texas $1 tickets based on that bottom 99% payout. So friendliness to the average player. And here it's a little bit more competitive in third place. And when you see a ticket that has a low overall payout with a higher bottom 99% payout, this is like a sort of like a trick that the lottery plays on people. It makes you feel like you're playing a ticket that's just as good or maybe even a little bit better than the normal tickets that you would play, because there's more money there at the bottom of the prize structure for average folks, but then the overall ticket is worse. And so that is, you got to be careful about tickets like this, because the lottery has no moral fiber at all. They will do whatever they can do to sell tickets. Now here on this page, we are comparing $1 tickets across states, and you can see 20x Power Blitz, 26th place out of 27 tickets. And you can see all the Texas tickets here at the bottom of the list. So Texas, really, it's basically like the mob. I mean, they're just stealing money from people, basically. None of these $1 tickets are good. You can see none of them reach the 70% minimum payout that we look for. But Texas is just unnecessarily bad. Like, why do they have to rip people off as bad as they are ripping people off? It just stinks, really. So you can see we're looking at 6 states on the channel. All of the states have much better $1 tickets than Texas. But what we really want to look at is the top of the list at Massachusetts. And Massachusetts, they regularly put out $1 tickets at 69% value or 69% payout. And you can see where Texas is at 58. That's an 11 percentage point difference. And, 11 percentage points, that's a lot of money when you consider how much money goes into making one of these games. So one game could easily have 10 million tickets that make it up. I noticed that a lot of these tickets that are coming out this month in Texas have way more than 10 million, like 20 million or 30 million tickets that make up the whole game. But we'll go with 10 million because it's a nice round number, easy to calculate. So if you have a game with 10 million tickets, that's $10 million because they're $1 a piece. And then 11% of $10 million is $1.1 million that the Massachusetts Lottery is putting into the hands of its players, that the Texas Lottery is, just sticking in its pockets and doing who knows what with. That $1 million, I mean, could they maybe have put a few more $5,000 prizes in there so that the odds of winning $5,000 isn't 1 in 3.7 million? Yeah, sure. The Texas Lottery, in general, I think, and then especially on this ticket, is just really, really super greedy. And they're withholding a lot of money from Texas players. And Texas players, frankly, don't deserve that kind of treatment. Now, here on this page, we are comparing based on that bottom 99% payout. So this is friendliness to the average player. 20x Power Blitz, a little bit more competitive here in 18th place overall. And again, that goes to show you that this is as bad as it is, that's not bad enough. It's got to be shady too. And so this is a really shady ticket as well. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets we've looked at on the channel so far. You don't see any $1 tickets on this list, probably never will. So you can pause that and look at it if you would like. And then same thing here. These are the top 36 friendliest tickets to the average player. They have the highest bottom 99% payout. Again, no $1 tickets on this list. You can pause that and look at it if you would like as well. But that's about it for the Texas Lottery $1 20x Power Blitz ticket. Unfortunately, this was a huge stinker. 2 thumbs down on this. Please don't buy it. Tell your friends, please don't buy it. Be smarter than what the Texas Lottery thinks you are. Just leave this one on the shelf. Unfortunately, a bad start to 2024, but that is about it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.